Democracy is a system of government where the power lies in the hands of the people. But what happens when those people don't actively participate in the community? Hello everyone and welcome to this video. I'm your host Ailyn Rodriguez and today we're learning about civic engagement. To start, let's define the concept of civic engagement. Civic engagement involves individual and collective actions aimed at identifying and addressing public concerns. These actions can range from casting votes and volunteering to attending town hall meetings, writing to elected officials, and joining interest groups. In essence, it's the mechanism through which engaged citizens communicate their desires and influence policy decisions. This ensures that government actions align with the interests and concerns of the population. Now, why is civic engagement so vital? Since representative democracy cannot work effectively without the participation of informed citizens, civic engagement is a necessity. Civic engagement empowers everyday people to shape government actions regardless of their financial status. Engaged citizens become informed about critical issues, study candidates' plans, and exercise the right to vote for those they believe will best serve the public interest. Through these actions and more, citizens make their voices heard and directly impact policy decisions. Without this active involvement, our government will struggle to represent the interests and concerns of the population. Throughout U.S. history, countless examples illustrate how civic engagement has positively impacted society. Whether it's challenging the power of elites, gaining essential rights, or making local communities better places to live, civic engagement has played a critical role. Individuals and groups come together to address various community needs, including cleaning up vacant lots, restoring abandoned buildings, establishing parks and playgrounds, as well as participating in protests and signing petitions to combat social injustices. These few examples of civic engagement has significantly improved people's quality of life, also demonstrating that civic engagement isn't limited to the national stage. It starts right in our neighborhoods. How can you get involved? There are numerous ways, and many of them require minimal effort. You can start by staying informed about local and national debates and events. Or you could write or email your political representatives, file complaints with your city council, respond to public opinion polls, attend political rallies, donate to campaigns, sign petitions, and most importantly, exercise your right to vote. All these actions contribute to the democratic process and provide an approach for citizens to make their voices heard, collectively shaping the course of our society. To emphasize the power of civic engagement, let's explore women's suffrage movement. During the American Revolution, women's rights were restricted. Women were not granted the right to vote by any of the states, with New Jersey being the exception, initially allowing all tax-paying property owners to cast their votes. However, in 1807, the law changed to limit the vote to men. This made it easier for husbands to sell women's property without their consent. Elizabeth Cady Stanton sought to attend an 1840 anti-slavery meeting in London and learned that women would not be allowed to participate and could not sit with men. In 1848, Stanton and Lucretia Mott organized a women's rights convention at Seneca Falls, New York. There, Stanton wrote the Declaration of Sentiments, which proclaimed women were equal to men and deserved the same rights, including the right to vote. While the declaration passed, the resolution demanding suffrage did not. Yet, the movement continued to gain momentum. In 1890, two major suffragist groups united to form the National American Women's Suffrage Association. They engaged in various activities, such as circulating petitions, lobbying politicians, and organizing parades to raise awareness for their cause. The National Woman's Party, led by Alice Paul, adopted more radical tactics, staging public protests and picketing outside the White House. Their dedication to the cause often led to physical altercations. Moreover, suffragists faced cruel treatment while incarcerated. Some resorted to hunger strikes to draw attention to the cause, resulting in painful and invasive force feeding by their jailers. The end of these tireless efforts came in 1920 when the 19th Amendment was triumphantly ratified, granting all women the right to vote. In conclusion, civic engagement is the heart of democracy. It empowers citizens to shape government actions, influencing the policies that impact our lives. From local initiatives to national movements, civic engagement has proven time and again that change is possible when people actively participate, even though it isn't always that easy to make a change. If you're interested in learning more about civic engagement, make sure to check out the resources I used for this video. Thank you for joining me in this video. Remember to stay engaged in your community. Until next time, take care.